This zombie wanted to keep the brain fresh, so he put the brain in his hand into his own head. Amazingly, the black and white world in the zombie's eyes suddenly turned into color, and people's behavior began to become very bad. For the first time, the zombie witnessed a robbery and murder, which scared him so much that he quickly took out his brain, and the colorful world turned back into a harmonious one. The zombie put the brain back in again, and the harmonious world returned to what it had been. The zombie kept checking the brain back and forth, almost going crazy. Scared out of his wits, he threw away the brain and ran back home. Just a moment ago, a man opened his head, took out his brain, and felt much more relaxed. He then placed the brain in a basin of water on the table. In this world, there also lived a kind of zombie whose job was to steal brains. They would sneak into people's homes while they were sleeping and collect their brains. At this moment, the zombie's sack was already full, and there was no room for the brain in front of him, so he had to put the brain in his pocket. After marking it, he prepared to fly back to the sky to complete his task. At the gate of the sky, there were already many zombies lined up with their sacks, ready to take the collected brains back to heaven for repair. This was the job of every zombie. After handing in the brains, they could go off duty. The tired zombie was looking for his key to open the door when he realized there was still a brain in his pocket. To avoid punishment, he hid the brain in his own head and accidentally discovered the truth about the world. The frightened zombie pulled the curtains shut and sat in the corner, extremely anxious. His world had changed. The usually cute mice now looked like ferocious monsters in his eyes. The zombie jumped out of the window in fear and fell into the trash can downstairs. He picked up a brush, intending to clean his head. Just then, a waiter came out to throw away the garbage. But in the zombie's eyes, he was a murderer about to dispose of a body. The zombie threw away the brush and ran, but no matter how hard he ran, he couldn't find that harmonious world anymore. At that moment, a car came rushing over. The zombie bravely pushed a passerby out of the way. Although he lost an arm in the collision, he liked the feeling of helping others. The zombie climbed up to the rooftop and sighed as he recalled what had just happened. At that moment, a butterfly landed on his hand. It was the first time he had seen a colorful butterfly. Looking at the world again, the zombie made a decision. He picked up the brain he had thrown away and decided to stay in this world, becoming a superhero who would save the world.